Good afternoon, everybody. It's Hoz. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I had a lovely birthday party yesterday with a ton of people who've come round, and I've been watching people that I adore and who I think are absolutely brilliant. People like Tim Dillon, people like Tucker Carlson, Dave Smith, John Kiriakou, Joe Rogan. These guys are the podcasters that are seem to me to be the only people that are holding the Trump administration to account. There is no opposition to whatever Donald Trump wants to do in the mainstream media. The mainstream media has proven 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt that Donald Trump has to do whatever Israel asks it to do. There is no other option for Americans. The only option they've got is this is MAGA, this is Make America Great Again. All of that bullshit and nonsense that was brought in with Donald Trump is going to do this. I believed it as well. I got to be honest with you, because I didn't want Kamala, whatever her name was, and I didn't trust her because it would have been exactly the same. And we were sold the lie of Donald Trump is going to make a difference. And he did make a difference. On the 19th of January, he made a difference. He stopped the attacks in Gaza for X number of days. But that was really, we don't know why they stopped it. I think maybe he gave his word and he wanted to make his point about it. The reality of the situation is this, yeah? He walked in and said there's going to be no more wars. If you all remember, he turned around and said, like, I'm going to stop all the wars, I'm going to stop all these conflicts, this, that, and the other. And what we've got now is billions being poured into Ukraine, again, continuing the Biden policy. No difference at all. And he is prolonging the Gaza situation, that chaos over there of every single day, people just getting killed left, right, and center by Israelis and American mercenaries who are there to help everyone. They're there to help. And these are the two wars that he promised he's going to bring an end to an end. He's done no such thing. What he's done is he's actually gone and bombed Iran as well. He's gone and bombed nuclear websites, the nuclear, what's it called, sites of Iran. He's done this for Israel. Do you understand that? He's not done it for America. He's done it for Israel. So you guys need to get to grips with the fact that this guy is not your president. He is the president of Israel. He's doing whatever it takes to make sure Israel gets whatever it wants. Now, he's trying to fight back and claw back. I don't know, like Tim Dillon was saying, like, he's scared shitless. He's scared shitless of getting killed because the Israelis have killed presidents before. They've killed JFK because JFK had the temerity to say to them, we're going to inspect your nuclear weapon. We're going to check your Dimona nuclear weapon site. And they said no, and basically he died. And then after him came LBJ. And guess what? LBJ did exactly as he was told, and he got to stay in power, finish off the 63 to 64, and became president again with a landslide. So understand that American presidents are right to be scared of this Israeli lobby because these guys are able to do a lot of damage to people, a lot of damage, what's it called, financially. And Donald Trump is all about the finances, everyone. And also, we know now, because I don't think Elon Musk lies when he says that Donald Trump's name is on that Epstein list. You need to get that into your head. Donald Trump is a pedophile, much like every other power person in America. Yeah. And these other people that we've got in Britain who are exactly the same thing. Our political class in Britain is made up of people who are sexual deviants, which is why the Israelis are able to get whatever they want to get done. Whatever they need to do to protect Israel gets done by the government of the day. There's no sanity. There's no reason. There is no, what's it called? We're doing this because this is the righteous thing to do. Everything that's been done, if you look playing D&D and playing any other game, there's the anti-hero and there's the hero. We're acting not even as the anti-hero who's looking to have a good story at the end. We're literally doing whatever the devil in the game wants done on behalf of the devil. We've just changed the laws in Britain to prescribe a Palestine Action, which is a direct action organization, which I fully support. Once again, I'm repeating it because I don't believe it should be illegal for people to support Palestine Action. But they're doing whatever it takes to allow Israel to get away with genocide and continue the genocide. This motherfucker Donald Trump came into power to do what? He came in to stop wars. He had 2 that he had to stop within 24 hours. He ain't stopped shit. The MAGA base voted for him for one reason. The main overriding reason is, you're going to stop these wars. He's not stopped jack shit. Nothing. He's continuing to do whatever it takes for Ukraine because the deep state have got their claws into him. And when I say the deep state, I mean Israel. I mean the Epstein people. I mean the billionaires, the Zionist billionaires, the Jewish supremacists who are rightly scared shitless of someone like Donald Trump. But we don't know everything until it's all put into plain view. Plain view was 4 or 5 days ago when the people said, where is this Epstein file going to get released? And you got Pam Bondi saying, nothing to see here, nothing to worry about. He's not actually a paedophile. His girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, is doing a 20-year sentence for no reason at all because he's done nothing wrong. Why do you guys think he's done that? He committed suicide because he didn't have anything wrong with him. He didn't do anything wrong. So why would he not kill himself? Just think about that. It's just the logic, the madness of people thinking that this is normal what we're seeing. Israel is pretty much pressing buttons all across Europe, in Germany, France, Britain, and America. Oh my God. They got the full force in America because they know that is the daddy of all daddies. They've got the biggest economy. They've got the biggest and best tech in the world. They've got everything. And Tim Dillon was saying it yesterday or the day before, talking about the fact that Israel just covers up for the crimes of Israel. This Zionist lobby in America, which is in Hollywood, we don't see films about Israeli cruelty. We see that in real life. We see that every single day. When we see videos of these assholes dressed up in women's clothes that they've taken in Gaza, that, we hear about how they're just killing people, like literally just shooting people and coming back and saying, I've killed 200 people. That's one of their soldiers. They're suffering from PTSD from the amount of murder of women and children because their commanders are telling them to do that. Now, we're on the same side as these motherfuckers. We're on the same side as these fuckers, these genocidal, evil fucks. How are we as a liberal Western society supposed to be on the same side as people who will happily put a bullet in a 4-year-old's head, take a shot into his chest, blow up the family? How the fuck are we on the same side as these guys? I am just so glad that American podcasters are the last honest people left in America. You motherfuckers, I love you, Dave Smith. I love you, Joe. I love you, Tucker Carlson. I love John Kiriakou. And Tim Dillon. Oh my God, you're on a different level with your comedy. And comedy is the important thing of how to deliver the pain that these fuckers are doing to our global society and to our supposed world order of rules and regulations and how we're all supposed to behave ourselves. They're taking all of that, crunching it up and throwing it in the fucking bin. And the only people who are standing up are these guys. These guys are the ones who are standing up because all the lawmen in America are bought up. All the lawmen in Britain, all bought up. There may be a handful who are not, like the Jeremy Corbyns, the Zara Sultanas, the 4 independent parliamentarians. Maybe a few more, like Richard Burton and Absana Begum and whatever else. But they're very few and far between. They're definitely not the majority. And the way you got to look at Western governments is not how many Labour people you've got, how many Conservatives you've got. It's not how many Democrats you've got, how many Republicans you've got. It's how many people do you have that support Israel and allow it to do everything it needs to do, and those who are opposing it. And if you look at it, There is no way that there's enough people in Parliament or in the House of Representatives or in the Senate to ever outvote the Israeli side, the side of genocide, the side of ethnic cleansing, the side of murder of children, the murder of women, the murder of the elderly, the murder of the disabled. These guys have control over all of these people. It is the Epstein list. They call it a list. There's 10,000 hours of video that the FBI has. And that 10,000 hours of video is videos of these men of power who have committed rape on 14-year-olds. And in some cases, they've killed them. They've murdered them. These are the things that we can't say or do. We can't mention these things because we can't prove it. The reality of the matter is, so many people are saying this now. And the easiest way to make us feel better is release the fucking files. Release the Epstein files. Let us see them. Let us see the 10,000 hours. You're worried about, cash or something. We're not going to let these kids be, go through that trauma again. Motherfucker, by the fact that you are not releasing the files, you are causing the trauma. You can blur out the face of every single child. No one needs to see that child, Cash. But I definitely want to see the faces of the people who are doing the raping in videos in that Manhattan property, on the island, wherever this guy Epstein had his cameras everywhere, and he had cameras in every single hole in his properties. Why is Ehud Barak, the Prime Minister of Israel, visiting you in your Manhattan place and staying with you 36 times? Who the fuck are you that you've got the former head of the Mossad, former Prime Minister, come in to see you 36 times, Mr. Epstein, in your property and staying with you? Why does he cover his face when he comes to your place? Epstein is a deep state honey trap that has been used by the Israeli, security forces, intelligence services, to do whatever it needs to do to control people. That is the reality where we are today. And I'm glad people are waking up now. I don't want to go too much longer because I want to keep this short and sweet. But understand this. We are fucking watching you. We're watching every politician in Britain. You are as evil as the people who are shooting. And you know why? It's because you're letting them get away with it. It's because on your watch, when you should be doing the right thing, Keir Starmer, David Lammy, and the rest of you scumbags, instead of doing the right thing, what you're doing is you are covering up for them, you're aiding them, you're helping them, you're giving them weapon systems. Now you're trying to stop the one group of people, Palestine Action, that is directly impacted the capacity for Elbit systems and Israeli companies to actually get the job done of murdering people. You are trying to make them illegal people. You're trying to prescribe them as a illegal entity. The illegal entity here is your conscience. How can you live with yourselves? How can you call yourselves the leaders of a nation of 70 million good people? Britain does not have evil people in charge. It should have a reflection of who the people of Britain are. We, the people of Britain, are good people. You're not a true reflection of who we are. You're not our elected representatives. You're the elected representatives of a genocidal state by the name of Israel. I know that I trust a farmer with my life in this country. I trust my life with a worker in this country. I trust my life with the average Brit in this country. But I would not trust my son's life, my mother's life, my missus, no one's life in the hands of people like Keir Starmer. Because you are genocidal and you will allow genocide to take place. And not only will you do that, You will aid and abet it to happen because you are worried about your dark secrets. And it's exactly the same thing that's happening in America. The BBC sits there and creates bullshit lies, all of it in support of Israel. The narrative, the questioning, the news, everything. You know, during the elections, I was asked a question of like, who are you voting for, Labour or Tory? And I'm like, I'm the Workers' Party. You can't vote for Labour or Tory. They're the same party. And what I said at the time was, we cannot allow the Labour Party to have a supermajority because then it can do whatever the hell it wants. That's exactly what they've done. They now have a supermajority and they can ride roughshod over across the whole of the will of the country. We as the British public must hold this government and this Whitehall and everyone else to account. And if needs be, we have to have a revolution. If we have to do whatever it takes to stop this, then the people of Britain, you need to wake up because we're the good guys and these guys are the evil scumbags. The people in charge in Westminster are the evil scumbags. We have to take back power from these people. We cannot allow them in our name to continue to do the things they do. And America, MAGA, stop being make Israel great again, make America great again, and hold your politicians to account. And if they don't, get out on the streets and throw these fuckers out into the road. Because that's where this should be with the fucking rats. They are not people with a good heart. They are not good people because they have sat there and presided over the death and murder of some 400,000 people in Gaza, and they don't give a fuck. They've done the same thing, 1 million people dead in the Ukraine, and they're still carrying on with it. They know that the Ukraine can never, ever win that war. They know that, but they are still fueling it because they think they're going to bleed it, Russia by 1,000 cuts. You ain't bleeding no one and nothing other than the conscience of your people, the moral, compass of your people, and you've become morally bankrupt. And American people are fucking good people, just like us Brits. We are the good people. Our politicians are fucking scumbags that work for Israel. Those are the fuckers that have got to go. Those Israeli influences in our political class area, all of those fuckers have got to go. I'm sorry I'm having to do this video like this because I am fuming, but I'm so happy at the same time. I'm fuming because I have been watching Tucker Carlson. I've been watching Tim Dillon, and I am passionate that this is the turning point, that this is going to be the nail in the coffin of this Israeli bullshit that we've got controlling what happens in our country. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.